Yo, what's up, adulterers? My new special, Material Boy, is streaming right now. Check it out on YouTube at the Ian Lara Live comedy page, and check ianlaralive.com for new road dates, because I'm going on tour for the rest of the year and most of next year. So check out those dates. Thank you. Welcome back to the Adulthood Podcast, volume 136, Sunday, November 16th, coming at you live. We have so much stuff to get into. We're coming off of Halloween.
Whoa.
Thanksgiving is now 2 weeks away.
Whoa.
I was on the road. I got a lot of stuff to get into. Carmen is back. APM is back.
Hey.
Welcome back, adulterers. We're happy to have you back, and we're very excited for this episode.
Woo!
Whoa.
Coming in hot.
We missed you, 8PM.
Oh my goodness, the love. You're gonna make me blush. I know I'm dark skinned.
Yeah, I'm like, I need a full. Why were you in Houston?
I went for Afrotech. It's a tech conference predominantly with melanated people, but it's open to all. But it was predominantly with melanated people, and it was fantastic.
How many white people were at Afrotech?
I'm gonna go ahead and say 7.
7?
Yes.
Not nothing.
No, it's more than 7. Way more than 7. But like I counted 7 in my peripherals. No, it's a lot of people there.
Damn.
Yeah, it was great.
Do you feel like you came out with like network contacts for life, or
if like you believe in the Chinese horoscope, like the year of the dragon, the year of the rabbit?
Yeah.
This year for me is the year of the network. I networked my ass off. The network grew tremendously. If you looked at my LinkedIn right now, it's gonna be like, oh, this guy is a networking machine.
Fiend.
Yeah.
All right. Damn.
LinkedIn is like a real thing. I didn't know people were like serious about that.
Oh, it's not a game.
Yeah.
They're really like the weirdest dude from your high school is posting every damn day on there with photos to accompany the post.
Yeah.
It's a photo thing? They post photos?
Photos, videos,
memes,
audio.
Memes.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we were trying to get jobs.
Professional memes.
It's a lot of people who acting like they're like masters of their craft. Their craft being like being a business development rep.
Oh my God.
At Philly Cheesesteak Incorporated. And yeah, it really is like, I need you to stop what you're doing and imagine a future with AI.
Oh, that I know the future with AI guy.
Yeah.
I know that guy. I know that guy well.
He's sitting next to you.
Yeah. A year or two ago, he was the Bitcoin guy. And then a couple years before that, it was the what is it? The fungible token, the
NFT
guy.
NFT. Wait, what happened to Bitcoin, you guys?
It's still there. And
Bitcoin is still there, but NFT went away. They pretended that it did not happen.
Because didn't Snoop Dogg start a label that like was like he was selling
it
NFT?
Was so many rappers that were like into. I mean, it was like a clear. I did a party for in like 2021 or 22. I got hired to do like a party at an NFT company, a holiday party, to do comedy at the party. And I show up to the party, and it was at the Williamsburg Hotel. They had like rented out like the top floor penthouse. It was overlooking the city. It was like caviar, lobster, steak. Everybody dressed in tuxedos. And then I show up, and they're like, oh yeah, you're doing comedy. And I'm like, the whole time I just made fun of it. I'm like, this is not real. Like, you guys are all gonna lose your money. Like this is gonna crash. You're clearly scamming people. Nobody gives a damn about a photo. And they're like, cut the mic. And then I was like, at the end, I was like, I gotta wrap this up before the bubble burst. And then,
yes. Wait, that's a good closer.
Like, Then I just left. And literally, like, it just went away. Like randomly, like a year ago, I looked up the company, and they're like, this company's like not allowed in America. Like, they're like sued by everybody.
Doesn't even exist anymore. Yeah.
Did either of you two buy any NFTs?
No. I mean, NFTs. That even when that was at its peak and people were talking about making, I was like, this is insane. Like that was one of the things where I was like, it's a picture. Yeah. Like I don't care how you try to sell it to me. It's a picture. And a couple people try to explain it to me, and I'm like, it's a picture. Like I can't. They're like, no, but you can own it. And I'm like,
okay.
I don't care. Like, everything you saying, like I don't care. Like.
Like I'm trying to buy a car.
Yeah, they're like, no, but you don't need a car. You need the picture of a
I don't
car.
need a picture of fruit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, too, is like the NFT technology, like Netflix had better NFT technology than the actual NFT companies because you can't even screenshot on your phone with Netflix.
Literally.
With the NFT you could screenshot. So it's just like, you own the picture, but I can screenshot the picture. So then do I own the picture?
Right.
Right. Am I a forger?
People were like, I own this photo of whatever, and I would just screenshot it and be like, well, I own it too.
You own it too?
It's on my phone.
Oh, you got a copy?
Yeah, I have the photo
Okay.
too, so I don't know why you paid $1 million for it.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with that.
And then the actual name made me think about mushrooms, like non-fungible. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
Like Funyuns?
We're getting high and getting some onions and Funyuns.
Yeah, I read this book recently that's is talking about this guy. It's talking about Bitcoin. I forgot the name of it. I'll look for it. But it's talking about Bitcoin, and he's like explaining how it's all a scam that's gonna burst and everyone's gonna lose their money. But like right now, he's like, people are making money. But just like everything else is gonna pop, and then everyone is gonna lose their money.
Is there anything crypto related that we feel really good about right now?
People get offended. People take this personally.
They definitely do.
Like people take the crypto talk personally. They'll come up here. They'll protest outside because it's like because they make it their lifestyle.
But the thing is too, it's almost like Bloods and Crips because they take the opposite side personally too. Where like you have people from I learned all of the terms TradFi, traditional finance. They get hot too. As soon as you say it's not fake, there's nothing you can touch. It's not tangible. It's just like, hold on, I didn't even finish my question. I was asking you about the Bloods and Crips and Snoop Dogg, and you automatically jump to the assumption that I was talking about crypto. But like you said, people, they really base their whole livelihoods and their whole like entire just ethos on cryptocurrency. Yeah.
Which is bananas.
Yeah.
And some of them have become very wealthy.
Very
but like,
wealthy.
They just say that it's just a matter of time before it all just pops. And it goes like Bitcoin is high now. I think it's almost at like 100,000, if not more.
No, 108.
108.
Yeah.
A share.
It went down?
Today, like it went under
crashed again?
100,000 for like the first time in a couple of months.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Why are you whispering?
I know.
No, because my mic is really. Oh yeah, you guys can't hear me, but I can hear myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you miss us? Like,
why am I struggling to hear him? All right.
Mr. Sexy Boy.
Yeah.
Right.
No, yeah, I got a couple friends who are involved. But the people who like know that I'm an idiot. Like like people call me a sheep because I listen to like people who are experts in fields.
You're a nice person. You're not a sheep.
And you shouldn't.
Sheeple.
You shouldn't do that. You should just think whatever you think and then say that's the thing.
The truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the people in traditional finance, like they're all like, this is like one of the biggest bubbles that ever exists in human history, and it's gonna pop, and people are gonna lose everything.
God.
Yeah, who invested like a lot into it.
I was just, speaking of experts, I was just thinking about, because as of this recording, it's election day in New York. I was just thinking about like our city and even just like my peers who I know, who I'm trying to get to vote. And I'm like, I have to remember that like most of the people I come across are like the people who didn't do shit in my group project in college.
Those are the most vocal people.
And they have the same amount of platform as I do.
Yeah.
No, they have more.
Yeah.
They have more followers.
Yeah.
They're selling out stadiums.
They're that's what it is. Like the person who like, when you look at high school, college, the person who graduated at the top of their class isn't making anti-vax videos on the internet right now. No. That's a person who failed out first semester. Usually, Usually.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
and blames that not every person. Some people are more legitimate, but that type of person, I feel like that's the person who, like, you know, you all had those people that you fell out of school and then you blame all the teachers, or the people that's like, the teacher didn't like me, or I knew more than the teacher, that's why I failed every test that he gave me. You know, these people, these are every city has these people, like every school has these people.
100%.
They're not new people.
They're not. But you bring up a great point too.
Thank you.
Oh, of course.
I missed you last week. Carmen didn't give me that not one time.
This is why
it was very off.
I think I might make a t-shirt. Everybody's favorite. You know what I mean?
It was very off. I got no accolades. No, I mean, she did say that I should run for mayor and that she would support me, and she endorsed me kind of. But other than that, it's on tape. Other than that, I got nothing.
I did see you on the ballot earlier.
It's between me and Silva for dead last.
Oh, okay, for sure.
We're fighting for who's more irrelevant.
But around that high school point about like knowing more than the teachers, it's one thing too where do you have any like teenagers in your life, cousins or like?
No, I'm not allowed to legally.
Okay,
but
oh, yours on that list.
Yeah, but I've seen people who do, and what about them?
But they're that irrational like just discourse of they really truly believe that they know more than teachers and then adults, and then I
get a teenager. Yeah, that's a pass, right? Because you're too ignorant to know, right?
But yeah, and it's just like this is dangerous if it's not curbed. And these are the people that you're saying that like 10 years later, I knew I didn't fail out of school. The school wasn't ready for me. And then I'm going to be on and I'm going to make all these anti-vax videos and I'm just going to be on Facebook every day talking about all of my thoughts and opinions. And if nobody doesn't agree, then it's just like, okay.
Yeah. You know what it is? You know what it and it's unfortunate, but what it is, and the people who are the against the grain people, they don't realize that there's people who are smarter than them that have decided I can monetize this desire that you have to go like counter everything, counter culture. It's like the world is flat people. I think we've spoken about this. Mm-hmm. Like the world is flat people. The people who are like promoting the world is flat, them themselves, a lot of them are not stupid. Some of them are actually very smart people, but they just have realized that they can make some money
off of
promoting this to some people who are less intelligent than them. So they have there's flat earthers pages on YouTube with 1 million subscribers. They're killing it with that with that subscribe. Like if you have 1 million subscribers, when you post a video, you get anywhere from 500 to a million views. You're making $10,000 a month on people believing. If I could have a cult about some bullshit that wasn't true and I could make the money, I would do it too. I'm not better than them, is what I'm saying.
Hold on, should we start a cult?
It'd be different. It'd be difficult for me because I feel like I can't. I'm not good at bullshitting.
No, but like you said, you just make a ghost page.
I know, but at some point, like people would send me money, and I would be like, "Bro, like give this to your kids." Like the world is round.
You have a heart.
Like every scientist would say that the world is round. Don't send me $100 because I'm saying because I'm saying what the world is. Well, this is why I'm not successful. This is the problem.
You're not evil,
right?
Yeah.
I don't have that in me. That need to exploit. You know,
that need to exploit.
Who told you to be a good person?
I don't have. You born. You either have it or you don't.
We can't like defer this to 2026 until I get out of debt. Then we have like a heart.
I met these guys who thrill in exploiting. They're born with that. You can't teach it.
You can't teach that, right?
You got to have a visceral disdain for humans.
That's a good sentence. Say that 5 times fast.
It's crazy because there are kids, if you think back to like even like playing soccer growing up or something, where you're like, that kid was a piece of shit since he was 5 years old. Stealing juice boxes at halftime more than his a lot. Like those people are the flat earthers now.
Oh yeah.
I have a question though.
Please.
And this pertains to this topic. But what about like the dudes who scam other dudes by like generated like naked AI pictures and stuff, and like they have an OnlyFans, and you know it's a dude that because like you know how dudes talk. I'm
not even aware of this. Is this something that's happening?
Yeah. They monetize.
What is it?
They generate fake AI pages. They have these like like they basically scan the algorithm. I know because I'm in the nerd communities. They scan the algorithm. They know what gets all of the hits and the likes and stuff. They generate like a curvaceous model. They start an OnlyFans and like. You can tell because the hands is messed up, and they're generating like $10,000 a month by just scamming people.
By AI.
Yeah, AI naked ladies.
I'm not even sure that's a scam. Do people care?
I know a guy who does it.
Like,
huh?
I know a guy who does it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a scam. I think people are like, regular women are not good enough. I would rather an AI one.
Okay.
There's people that believe this. Not me. You know me. You know my stance on women.
You love them.
Yeah, I love them and I support them and I vote for them.
But these are guys who are pretending
to be women.
They're pretending to be real girls, but it's an AI generated girl.
AI generated image.
And
I mean, what's the difference? Either way, you're not having sex.
Touche.
Right. I don't really care with porn, but in the way that I'm like, people are getting off to cartoon porn.
Right.
I'm
so
like,
who's to say what's real and what's not?
As long as it's consensual or
between the AI bot and the
AI
guy in
the
basement. Yeah.
It's gonna society's getting really weird. But like, do you think it's gonna we're gonna turn the corner where it's just like, all right, like you can't
I'm hoping AI enslaves and kills all of us so we can all just die together. I think I've been vocal about that on the podcast.
You're so really putting this out into the universe.
I think what better way as a humanist like me to all of us go together.
Have you been watching The Notebook?
I have seen The Notebook.
That's where this is coming from?
Why? How?
Isn't that the end of The Notebook?
Don't they die together at the
That's
end?
what I'm saying.
Well, these are two people who are in love. I'm talking about 7-point-something billion people.
Everybody's in love. Somebody loves somebody.
And I'm not like I like life, but I'm just saying it would be nice. like, you know, I brought this up before. On COVID, everything was closed, so you didn't feel like people were getting ahead. So if we all go together, you won't feel like, damn, people gonna continue to party without me. I think it's more FOMO than it is, you know, a actual way of life that I have.
So you want like basically all of us to be like dinosaurs? Like, yo, we're dinosauring out of here.
Yes, yeah. Dinosaurs, we're done.
Cataclysm.
People find our bones.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess not people.
Oil.
Whatever the next thing is.
Yeah.
Find
I
ours.
would like if that's what was going to happen, whoever is whatever nuke or whatever thing the climate event that is, I would love to have like a time and date on it, because I'm throwing the sickest fucking house party. Like, we're watching this shit come in.
I don't think a
on
time
mushrooms.
I don't think a date is good though. I don't think, because everyone is things are gonna become too crowded. Like, if the date is, let's say the date is January 3rd, right? But yeah, by the second, you're not gonna be able to, like, everything gonna sell out because everybody gonna be throwing a goodbye party and you know.
All right, then we go in shifts by country.
Well, you know, yeah. I mean,
like New Year's.
This is crazy that we're even
Right?
having this.
Australia starts first. We're working back by time zone.
well, I mean, I feel like there's gonna be a fight over who's the last, because that's the real one.
I'm like, get me out of there first. If we're gonna run out of shit, I'm like, throw me in the first group and I'll have everything.
But it's
let
like
me pick my 25 nearest and dearest.
But you know, like how New Year's Eve, how it'll be New Year's first in like Australia, China, and we're like, that it's not the New Year.
Yeah.
And they're like, yes, it is, and we're like, it ain't, until it's our New Year. That's what's gonna be with the world ending. Like, their world is gonna end, and they're gonna be like, the world ended, and we're like, no, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
We're still here, and it's great.
Like, we're still rocking.
Yeah, we still have another day. Or
What's his
something.
name? Ryan Seacrest didn't even touch down yet.
Right.
Ryan Seacrest is on every radio station.
And TV
I met him
station.
once in an elevator.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he an AI?
But oh my god, I got so much shit to get into.
Let's do it.
I just. First of all, do you have anything? I mean, you were gone.
I mean, I went for Houston. You know, Houston was great. I mean, can we get serious for a second?
No.
All right. I spent time with my grandma, who's 85.
Oh, shout out to
Incredible.
grandma.
It's
Shout out to
incredible.
grandma.
She made me breakfast every morning. It was just
Oh,
like,
man.
oh man, Granny. And she's hilarious.
I wish everybody was 85 years old.
Legit. Because she's hilarious. She texts, she sends you a message like, oh, God be with you.
Oh,
and
man. The
an
blessings.
angel walked into my room this morning. I'm like, oh, you
Oh,
gonna make me
man.
cry, lady? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
So I just
so-
want to give a shout out to grandma.
Is she listening?
No, absolutely not. I've banned all of my family from listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like this is very
Nah,
educational.
we talk about eating ass and mushrooms.
When did
and-
we talk about that?
Episode 1.
And it was in an educational way.
Retrograde and no, remember you defeat up OD.
Oh, that's just a story that happened to me.
They don't need to know
It's
that
not
part
for
of our
granny's
lives.
eyes or
Yeah,
yours.
yeah, for sure.
That's really sweet though. Grandparents are legit the best.
for real.
Yeah.
real.
So listen to this. You'll like this, Carmen.
Carmen's chicken.
So yesterday, I went to the Knicks game yesterday.
Oh, thanks.
Courtside, by the way.
Thanks,
It's crazy.
bro.
Yeah, we saw on your social media.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
thanks,
at the
'cause I was in
Courtside
town,
Knicks.
but-
It was very nice. Very nice to watch it close up. You know, he said what's up to some of the players. It's very nice. But then listen to this. Crazy night. Listen to this. I get a text message from the Comedy Cellar. Guess who's at the Comedy Cellar? I said who?
Chris Rock.
Sydney Sweeney.
I
I said you're joking. They were like, we're not joking. I said, send me a photo of her titties. They said, we can't do that. I said, show me a photo of where she's at. They sent me a photo, like on a thing. So they were like, she's sitting here, but you can't see her. It's just a thing. They was like, that's where she's at in the Village Underground. I said, they was like, do you want to get on? I said, I'm courtside at the Knicks game. And they were like, but it's Sydney Sweeney. And I was like, but I'm courtside at the
That's
Knicks
a
game.
crazy Sophie's choice.
Crazy Sophie's choice. I chose the Knicks game
Yeah.
because she's just a person,
Respectful.
Yeah.
you know,
Respectful.
who we over glamorize on this podcast.
Respectful.
To make
We
other
over-glamorize.
women mad. Yeah,
Respectful.
women don't like that when I do it. They
Respectful.
They,
She has the heavies, but respectful.
yeah, but I stood at the game. But
There you go.
I wanted to tell you that to you know, like I'm a good man, right?
I just feel like you were whispering a lot when you were telling
Yeah.
that story.
What
It
was
was
the change
almost
of voice?
ashamed.
I wasn't whispering. I got emotional.
Was that your
almost.
sexy voice? I don't know what
No,
was
I
going
was just
on
getting
there.
emotional.
Oh,
Is she
okay.
in town? Is she hosting SNL or
I
something?
think she lives here. No, you know who's hosting this week? Nikki
Oh.
Glazer.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
That's a
I love
crazy
Nikki.
last name.
Wow, good for you. I think you made the right decision because
Thank
it's
you.
like
Clearly.
at one you're having kind of a like not once in a lifetime, hopefully, but like you know you can count on two hands experience, probably one.
Of what?
Versus like of you sitting courtside at the Knicks game versus
I was
working.
courtside. I was courtside at the Clippers game. I never did the Knicks, but yeah.
What do we think about the Knicks this season? For those of us fans who are women listeners, which we have a lot on this pod, who might not as be tuned in.
Shout out to the femininas. Sorry.
The power just went out.
Sorry.
Women love the Knicks.
I apologize.
Okay, well, for some of the women who don't know a thing, what should I know about the Knicks this season?
They could win the championship.
They're going to win the championship. It's the Knicks take.
Why do you guys feel that way?
Because no, they're one of the best teams in basketball.
And
this is like the first time ever where like the season starts and they're one of the best teams in basketball. They're like top 3.
We went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. The only team that was in our way were the Indiana Pacers. So just give you a little background on basketball. So Boston, really good team. They won the championship 2 years ago. Indiana Pacers, they were in the finals last year, and that's who we lost to in the Eastern Conference Finals.
I remember that.
We beat Boston last year to get to the Easterns. And, you know, we gave the series away, in my opinion. But Halliburton, Indiana's best player, or one of their best players, he's coming back from an Achilles. Same thing with Boston with Jason Tatum. So, like, right now, the East is wide open, and the Knicks look like we're going to take it.
Damn.
I'm here. I should be on ESPN.
Every girl listening, just shut off the podcast.
No, I was fascinated.
Stephen A, holla at me.
Wait, that was really helpful.
Holla at me. Stephen A, what's up? ESPN, I'm available.
Seriously, he's bookable.
Who are the 3 hottest female rappers in the game right now?
So the reason I asked...
By the way, these are questions that Carmen have. These are not
Carmen's
just my
chicken.
thoughts.
Well, the reason I brought this up is when I thought about Houston, to quote you, H-Town, immediately my mind's gonna go to Meg Thee Stallion these days. And have you guys heard her new single, Lover Girl?
No, I heard some backlash about the lyrics on it.
Why?
Are they filthy?
No, it's about Klay Thompson or her man, and it's like my man, my man, my man,
I heard
my baby. Yeah,
I heard there is some lyrics on it that's questionable. It was good. They were going viral where she was talking about, you know, like her vagina or something. Or maybe it's a different song.
She said a very freaky girl. I don't know, but basically, I loved. She has this verse where she's like, this shit is easy when you find somebody on your level. I was like, what a damn line. Give it a listen, and we're happy for her. May all of us single women out there find a Klay Thompson.
Okay.
What?
We'll pray for you. We'll pray to the single guys or the relationship
May every
guys.
woman listening find one of the greatest shooters to ever play basketball in the history, a multi-millionaire 6'6" guy. Is that what we're...
I'm more so meant...
Splash Brother?
Yeah, that's what we're
I'm
telling.
more so meant in the lens of, she has a line that's like, he's a star himself, but he's my biggest fan. Like, the whole song is about, like, he just treats her right, and it's easy because she found someone who's not threatened by her
Klay
success.
Thompson type.
Like,
emotionally
successful, yes, and invested in the relationship.
And the relationship wise, okay, yeah, no, because you got to be clear about this. Because I feel like I was talking about this on another pod recently, where I'm like, I think that there's a problem where we're glamorizing these celebrities, like we're telling a lot of the women, like, hey, you can get this, and it's like, no, that's Meg Thee Stallion. Like, just like I wouldn't tell a guy you can get a Meg Thee Stallion because you can't. I wouldn't tell your average listener, hey, you can get a Klay Thompson because you can't.
No, I'm not looking. Well, he's quite handsome, but like,
he's 6'7", an NBA professional NBA player, one of the greatest shooters to ever play the game, NBA champion. I mean,
yeah, no, I know, but I'm saying in the lens of, she just seems like she's legit glowing from it. Then probably because she's having amazing sex and in what seems to be a very healthy, successful relationship. Yeah. So we're happy for her, and she deserves it. But I was thinking in my head, I was like, who to you guys right now are like the top female rappers out?
Cardi, you know how I feel about Cardi.
I don't know if we've talked about that on this podcast.
I consider Cardi a family member of mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Cardi B.
Sure.
I consider her.
Why?
Like, she just feels like she is.
Because
like,
you know her.
Yeah, like I feel like she's my family member.
If you know
I feel like she's my cousin.
Why?
If you
never felt this about a white artist?
No.
Maybe from Ohio.
Don't say Jack Harlow.
The Natty.
Yeah.
No.
Well, he's from Kentucky.
Kentucky?
Yeah.
But Dominican from the Bronx. I know that archetype.
I know the archetype.
Clearly you've grown up with that.
Dominican, Bronx, stripper. I mean, those are the three things that I grew up around.
And talking at a high level, and it's
yelling,
witty, yelling.
It don't really pronounce words the right way, but it works.
S's don't exist.
Yep. It's not, that's just like what I'm used to.
And she's like she's New York ghetto. there's a difference between.
But you'll see her at the Met Gala
exactly
fighting.
Yeah.
She really does
Yeah.
not give a fuck.
Not at all. Not at all. So
yeah.
we can identify with that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, for
So
sure.
so she'll be at the top of my list. Of
Okay.
always.
But also to add to that is like I saw Bodak Yellow take off.
Yeah,
like
me
I
too.
saw the trajectory of it. Like I was
Right.
DJing brunch and I remember like it was one of the Ratchet girls that came up and was like, yo, can you play this Cardi B off her mixtape? I'm like, what song is this? Because I wasn't even familiar. They knew before I did, and they put me on, and I played the song, and like I saw the environment change where we were in like a quote unquote fancy spot, and then these girls are just standing on the tables and standing on chairs talking about that little then
Yeah.
and I was like,
Bodak Yellow at a brunch?
yep.
That's
Before it was the
awesome.
biggest song in the world.
Wow.
I remember the first time I heard Bodak Yellow. I was in a car and Flex played it, and I was like, "This hit." And that's around the time where all the Love and Hip Hop girls were coming out with music
Yep.
that wasn't really resonating like that, and then she came out with that
Hit.
and just took off.
Took
It's the
off
biggest
and
song.
hasn't looked back.
Song of the year, rap album of the year. Come
Yeah.
on, Cardi, you gotta give her flowers.
Okay, so Cardi's up there.
Cardi's
Yeah.
definitely up there.
I'm in a major Glorilla phase.
I like
Gorilla.
And I really think because I went to that wedding in Memphis and we
Uh-huh.
were like we were about to go downstairs to walk down the aisle, and the bride was like, she had some family stuff going on and she was getting really nervous, and she was like, okay, I think I need like a glass of champagne and like a song, like I'm wigging out.
Uh-huh.
So we were like, totally. And her high school friends put on, bitch, I'm from Memphis, what you know about me? Like I
Yeah.
was like, come on.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Memphis has so many artists
Yeah,
who I
they
feel like
do.
have popped in the last 10 years. And
Yeah.
it doesn't get its flowers as a city.
Yeah.
I think it gets some flowers.
I feel like when people talk about Memphis, all they do is talk about crime.
It's really bad over
It's
there.
really bad. Yeah, it's definitely really bad.
Right. What?
Shout out to Yo Gotti though.
No,
yeah.
it's a dangerous city.
Yeah. I mean,
That's why
But
people
isn't
say
every city dangerous?
not really. You think New York is dangerous?
That's what the news will tell you, but no.
Depends what news you watch, but
Yeah.
I don't think New York is like dangerous. Crime happens everywhere. Like I guess that's what you meant, but I don't think it's dangerous.
but we grew up when it was dangerous.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think changed that? Because I know
Giuliani.
You really think?
Yeah, it was.
He cleaned up the city.
Everybody knows that.
What do you guys mean by that? Because like I know
He
people
got
talk.
rid of the blacks.
What,
no.
what? Bruh. Bruh. Don't make me laugh at that.
You're gonna get in trouble. Like who got in trouble this week? Huda from Love. Did you see that?
She was laughing at something racist,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She laughed. She was doing a live stream and she read and somebody said something racist about Olandria. Shout out Big O. And she laughed, and then she like lost sponsorships for like laughing at a
Damn.
racist joke.
I mean, for what it's worth, we knew her sponsorship train wasn't gonna
yeah,
Wasn't gonna last.
ride for long.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But what were you saying?
No, she was
About the,
asking what do
Oh,
you mean?
I just feel like when people talk about New York, and especially like my conservative uncles at home,
Sure,
they think of it as like the 70s mob-ridden
it's insane.
capital. And then it's like, but like when you say Giuliani cleaned up the city, because everybody says this, was it post 9/11? And like, how so?
It wasn't
was-
post 9/11. It was in the 90s.
It was in the 90s. Yeah, it was
the,
pre 9/11.
the 80s was the worst in New York City.
And
The city
early
went
90s too.
bankrupt.
Yeah.
Say more.
It was just like Times Square was full of like prostitutions
Prostitutes.
and brothels. You couldn't walk. You couldn't get on the train at night. It
Peep
was
shows.
kind of just full of cocaine and a lot
Crack.
of drugs, and crack had taken over the city. If you go through the Bronx, like the Bronx looked like abandoned.
It
I
was
mean,
a-
it kind of looks similar to now, but back then it was very abandoned.
It was a
you
war
know?
zone.
No,
Yeah.
now the Bronx is like nice. Like they got all these new buildings. Is that?
So, bro.
Yeah,
That's the
it's
South
nice.
Bronx.
It was not like that.
What's so, bro?
South Bronx.
South Bronx, yeah.
Is this like a new,
Yeah,
place to
it's a
move
new
to?
Williamsburg.
Yeah.
as it were? Should I look up
Yeah.
there?
No,
When
yeah,
this is
you're late already.
You're
up?
late.
Wait, fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're late on it. You gotta wait for the next Memphis,
The next
maybe.
wave.
Yeah.
Maybe go to Memphis before they clean that up.
God, I'm
Get
gonna
some
be
property.
on Long Island when I move. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No,
Yeah.
so Giuliani passed all these, I think one of his big laws was the broken glass law. Like in the city in the 80s, there used to be a lot of broken and abandoned buildings. And it was this theory in a lot of the social scientists had this theory that if a neighborhood looks abandoned, people are more likely to commit crime in it and continue its abandoned streak. So Giuliani decided that he was going to clean up all the buildings and clean up all the glass and basically the abandoned building, make the city look nicer. And that way people be less inclined to commit crime.
Yeah.
T.
You ever heard
Yeah.
what's the name?
Not just a hat rack, baby.
the,
Oh
the,
my
the
god.
Furious
Sorry.
Five. The Message.
Mm-mm.
Grandmaster Flash.
Oh yeah.
Broken glass everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, that's tea.
Yeah.
Noted.
And we give you history.
Is this
on the
podcast
show.
becoming educational?
Look at us.
Also?
Look
This
at
is
us.
a very adult conversation.
Yeah,
A people's
Jesus.
history
We
of
get-
New York
I mean,
City.
what else a podcast could you get everything you asked for? I started the conversation talking about Sydney Sweeney's titties, and then we blended into social,
commentary.
yeah, social commentary on the uplifting of a metropolitan city.
I must mention again, she does have the heavies.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She does. That's the thing at the Comedy Cellar. You see so many cool people. I was out yesterday when I went to the Knicks game, because when you I'm not trying to sound like an elitist. But
Don't
when
worry,
sit-
you already have.
Okay, good. When you sit courtside, you go in through like it's just a separate entrance. You don't go into the entrance that like you would go
With Gen Pop.
that you would see that you would be in. It's like a side, like you wouldn't even know. It's not even like
It doesn't even exist.
no, it's
actually.
not. Yeah, it's not even in the city. It's like you walk in Queens, and then you come out and you're at Madison Square
And
Garden.
all
So,
your teeth are gold.
so when I was coming in, they only allow. It's no. I know you probably take the escalators, right? When you be going up.
Yeah, Ian,
Oh, yeah.
I
No, I'm
have
sorry,
a
I'm sorry.
normal
There's no-
experience at Madison Square
There's
Garden.
no escalators. It's elevators. Everybody take the elevators up.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god.
yeah.
That's like
So
the least cool thing you could say.
how do you even let me finish though? It gets cooler. So when I show up, I go in through the private entrance. They're like, hey, who are you? You don't look like you belong here. I'm like, no, I got a ticket. They're like, you probably stole it. I'm like, no, I promise. They're like, all right. So the manager comes. He looks at my ticket. He's like, it's good. I
legit.
guess let him in. I think he bought this, whatever. So they let me in, and I'm in the elevator, and like all the celebrities come in the elevator. So while I was in the elevator, like 3 like people came in, and they were celebrities. But I feel like I'm old, bro. I didn't know who they were. I'm like that guy. I used to know who people were.
But that's not a bad thing.
But I just feel like disconnected,
Nah, I feel like that's the quintessential New Yorker, where it's just like, all right, you're a celebrity, so what? Not you, of course, because you're cool. You're of the people. But it's
Susie
just like,
Essman, I knew her. You know Susie?
Mm-mm.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, she's,
Oh.
she's
Yeah.
always screaming at
Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah, and then there's
Hilarious.
like a place where when you're courtside where you mingle with the other famous people, and
the
I
free
saw
food?
yeah Susie and
Suze.
Steve Sharippa. You know Steve?
That sounds like
Sopranos.
Sopranos. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steve Sharippa, big thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a couple people. There's a couple celebrities. They played the Wizard, so it wasn't
It wasn't crazy.
yeah, it wasn't a
Yeah.
big celebrity night,
Yeah.
but we were there. We were there.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who'd you go with? Manager?
No, I went with my friend, comedian Sam Morrell. Check
Okay.
out his Netflix special. And,
Shout out Sam.
and his Amazon. He got a special on it in Prime too. He hit me up. He was like, he has some tickets that you want to come.
I mean, as of this recording, isn't your special coming out on Friday?
Yes, sir. As of this recording, my special is already out and it's streaming and doing millions of views.
Look at that. Did you see
Speaking
that?
of-
Billions,
I'm speaking it
actually.
into existence.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you,
Alley-oop.
Yeah.
did you see that? That no look pass? I
God.
wanted to be a point guard.
I know you're not celebrating with like a party or anything, but are you going to do anything for yourself to celebrate the release of the special?
I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about I should do something. It was a major accomplishment for me.
Yeah.
This
That's what we've been saying.
This was a project that I built by myself.
And
Not by
paid
myself.
for.
I had a lot of help, but I'm saying like I constructed the team that helped me do it. I feel very adult. This is a very adult thing that I decided. to
It
do.
is a very
Yeah,
adult.
shout out to my boy Josh who made this Ian Lara Live varsity for me. I'm wearing
Hold
it.
on.
I'm in promo.
I like that.
Yeah.
Does that say ill?
Ill,
That's
yeah.
ill.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you heard?
know,
Yo, what's up? I need a
Ian
3X.
Lara Live. Yeah.
Right.
I'm the only guy that makes merch and doesn't sell it. I'm like, I this is why, again, I have fans that I ask nothing from because I'm a decent person. Like, there's other people who have fans and they're like, buy tickets to my show, Venmo my baby mother $20, bring me a bottle of alcohol, and then buy all my merch.
I think you need to escalate your perspective.
Escalate?
Yeah, because from the fans' perspective, especially if they rock with you, they want to support. They
I know.
literally want.
I
It's not
know.
about you
But
asking. It's just
you know
like, how
me though.
can I
It's the
support?
imposter syndrome.
Well, you got to get out
You
of
just
that.
want to. I'm like, come to my show. It's free. I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah,
And they're like, you're never gonna make any type of money or
At
profit
all.
this way. And I'm
At
like,
all.
yeah, but I just want people to
and
feel
I'm
nice.
just thinking selfishly because I wore a fur coat to your special, so it's
Yeah.
just like
And we'll never forget it.
this is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the selfish friend.
Yeah.
I want you to succeed, but for my benefit.
I hear that.
as it were.
Maybe I'll go. I'll do a nice. You know me, steak dinners. That's like my middle name. Ian Steak Dinners Lara.
That's good.
I'll
That's
try. I'll probably do one. I'll do one of those.
That's good.
By yourself?
Maybe not by myself. Maybe I'll see if my manager wants to pay for it. My agents.
You always need a sponsor.
Somebody. Because that's the thing with my fans. I feel like I don't want them to like spend money on me, but with my management, I'm like, no, spend all the money because I'm giving you guys money that I don't want to give you.
Blow that bag.
So.
And okay, say that.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, speaking of, we got the email for the holiday party for Hop Studios. Are we gonna go? Because if we're gonna go, I want to take the night off and make it a thing. The last time they had strippers, was it, or was it go-go dancers?
They were burlesque dancers.
You know, yeah, they were white strippers.
And you couldn't go last year for what reason?
I had a board meeting at my last job. So
well, that's not a problem this year.
Absolutely. We're making a thing. I said we dress up in tuxes.
It's December 3rd.
It's December 3rd.
December 3rd.
It's a Wednesday.
That's like a Wednesday?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I told you I'm coming this year.
Oh,
I was
you
gonna say
looking
it's in my calendar.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we doing matching fedoras?
No,
what are
we're
we
wearing
doing?
All right, we'll
Tuxes.
talk about all that off air.
All right.
But
It's Alice in Wonderland themed.
Is it Alice in
it?
Wonderland themed? Okay, so
I think we need matching fits.
all right, so
Yeah.
we'll do that.
And if we do suits, I'll go suit jacket, no pants.
We should do an episode because
So
that's what we did last
costumes.
time. An episode pre-gaming into the party,
That's gonna be fun.
and then we go to the party. That's what we did last time.
All right. Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
All right,
what else?
Damn.
Oh man, Halloween this weekend. First of all, talk to us about the party.
Yeah.
The party was a smashing success. It was at SAA. It was at like one of those private members clubs in Bushwick.
I know about these things.
What?
I know about the private member club. You should have did at the Garden. I could have.
I should have been.
I coulda got you in the
My
elevator.
invite must have gotten lost in the mail.
could've
But
got you
I
in
was
the
actually
elevator.
hanging from the rafters at the top, which is all I can afford tickets wise. But no, it was really sick. Went off without a hitch, I would say. And my picture got taken. I have like kind of an artistic crush on this photographer who I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he's gay or not, but if he's straight, it's on. And I saw him, I was high as hell at a concert by myself like 2 years ago. And I had just gone to see this band that I like. He was there and I saw this guy like taking a bunch of pictures and I was like, who is that? Like, he just kind of looks famous.
Was it Fish?
No, it was like some like small indie rock moment. But I went up to the photographer and I was like, do you post these photos? And he was like, yeah, gave me his name. He is blowing up. Like, he is any supermodel, actress, like any sick. He's getting flown to like Ibiza, Paris in the summer. So he's blowing up. And we booked him to shoot this Halloween party. So I was very excited to meet him. And he said my makeup looked good and snapped a photo of me and it got in Cosmopolitan magazine.
Oh.
Wait, so you're in Cosmopolitan right now?
Yeah.
The print?
A picture of me, yeah.
That's awesome.
What was the context of it?
It was just a bunch of pictures of the party, and I dressed as Bloody Mary on a Bloody Mary, as in I went as Bloody
saw
Mary
that.
with celery and vodka and hot sauce and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, whoa. So that was sick that I got in Cosmo. But my friends showed up, they bought tickets, and they were acting up on the dance floor. I don't know if
Yeah.
they'll be invited back next year.
Good or bad acting?
Good. They just were there was a platform where like the performers would perform, but when nobody was up there, it was empty and the vacancy was filled by my friends, and I'll leave it at that.
But
People
wasn't
were
that
twerking.
good? Was that people not happy about this? Because normally at a party, dancing is like good.
It was good. It was just I was like, oh wow, they took
went
a
for
spin
it.
up there.
Yeah. They went
Yeah.
for it.
How many friends?
I had about 8 friends come
Oh,
through.
that's a lot.
I would say
Supportive.
8 or 9. Yeah,
They
yeah.
had a good time.
Yeah.
Does
My girls and my gays.
Does our theory stand true?
What?
Like Halloween, the standards are lowered and it's just like everything is acceptable?
There were a lot of people hooking up at that party. But I mean, the booze was flowing. I don't know if it was but this is like
It was open bar.
no. But yeah, not for Gen Pop. Has it
That's
worked?
not my vibe.
Yeah.
Right. You wouldn't even understand a thing about that.
No. Buying a
but
drink
yeah,
at
no.
the bar.
It was sick. And then Friday night I went out, had a Halloween party, backed myself into an unfortunate scenario where I went outside to smoke a joint. I was over the bar I was in. There was this group of guys from out of town. There were some bridge and tunnel losers. They were hitting on my friend who I was with. I was like, she has a boyfriend. When
You were that girl?
What?
You were that girl?
Well, I had to be because I was like, well, you guys are boring as fuck and nothing's happening. Like, we gotta wrap this. And the boyfriend's in the bar. Like, we gotta, yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, like, you know, she's not really available. And they like kind of look at me like, okay, well, our business is done here. And I'm like, I wasn't interested either. So I went outside to smoke a joint, realized I don't have a lighter. Find a group of friends. You know, I'm talking with them for probably a half an hour. You know, we're sharing the joint, having a good time. At the end of it, I'm like, what bar are you guys going to next? And they're like, well, we got to catch the train home. And I'm like, oh, where's home? And they're like, some town out on Long Island. I was like, how old are you guys? 19.
19.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, Carl.
I was like, oh.
We gotta cut this
You're
out.
rocking the
You know,
boat.
this is pedophilia.
You are
This
rocking the boat.
Yeah, come on, you're hanging out with
Oh,
19-year-olds.
I had
Man.
no
Have you
idea.
learned nothing in
They
over a
wouldn't
year
even
of
know
doing
what
an
to do.
adulthood
You-
podcast?
I had no idea.
That's come
My
on.
job. I was
You
like,
could have been their mom.
have a good night.
Legit. Like, did
You
you,
could
go
have been
trick
her
or
mom.
treating? Right?
They probably came from trick or treating.
Legit.
The way that I got turned on to being them is they were like, what bars are good around here was
Don't
the
use
question.
turned
I was
on.
like, oh, I'm rattling off names. We're in Williamsburg. And they're like, do any of these bars take fakes? Was the question.
Oh,
And that's
my
where
God.
the
these
sirens.
guys. I mean, you were one step away from buying these kids a Four Loko.
You could have got arrested.
This is insane.
This is crazy.
Carly.
This is crazy.
And I would have.
These are kids. Your brother is older than these people.
I know.
Your brother was. You were at your brother's graduation talking to a dad. I mean, the range.
The dad
in
was
your-
talking to
the-
me.
The range in
The
your
dad.
dating life is insane.
It's insane.
I'm not trying to date any of these kids.
I was in Nyack. I did Levity Live this weekend. First of all, shout out to everybody who came out to Levity Live. This is one of my favorite clubs. We have this is one of the clubs where I see the most like fans and adulterers, and all these people came out. I forgot, I didn't get their names, but like a couple people came out and told me that, you know, they were big adulterers, that they listen, they put their friends out. One dude came up to me and he was like, he sent us a question, and it was a relationship question, and we answered it for him, and he thought it was a good answer, and now he got a new girlfriend. So shout out to him. I think we told him to kill his ex. So shout out to him. He got a new girl. But then I drove back into the city on Friday, bro. I think I might be ready to
Hang it up.
yeah.
It's
I think
over?
I might be I think I might be ready to leave New York, bro.
Why?
Whoa.
New York on Halloween. I mean, it was a rookie mistake. I should have never went outside on that night, but it was just horrendous. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody was 19
Yeah.
and loud
Yeah.
and yelling,
And drunk.
and it was on a Friday.
It's a Friday. That's even more.
The traffic was insane.
Man.
See this, but you're acting too old. It's like on a night like Halloween in New York, you have no choice but to submit and just say, you know what? If you can't beat them,
I hear
join
you.
them. I
I
went
hear what
drinking
you're saying.
alone after I left my friends.
I know, but you have a problem. I hear what you're saying. I think that, you know what my problem is? I'm in purgatory. I'm living two different lives. I'm on one end, I'm on the secret elevator at Madison Square Garden going to my courtside seats, and on the other end, I'm stuck in the traffic on Delancey with a girl dressed as slutty Freddy Krueger throwing up in front of my car.
Yeah.
So it's hard to like.
You're like Batman.
Right, it's hard to like. I'm living two lives.
You're living two lives.
and it
But
becomes
that was
difficult.
Cypher's advice. Remember, stay even, stay in the middle.
I know it's tough. It's tough because I went to eat to get some sushi at some restaurant. Kids running in
Downtown in the LES?
Yeah, but it was
Come
on
on,
the
fam.
side. It was on the side. It was one of my favorite sushi restaurants.
You know
Kids
better than
running
that.
in, yelling, trying to use the bathroom. Like 10 of them walk in, use the bathroom. They buy one soda, 10. And like I don't want to be a Grinch. I understand you guys. I've been 20. I've been 19.
I'm like, the city is theirs that night.
It is theirs. It
know
is
better
theirs.
than
I
that.
wanted to remove myself. I wasn't trying to stop it. I was just like, this ain't for me. This
You know
ain't my
better than
vibe
that.
no more. You know, there was a time where that would have been my vibe. First of all, it was a cold night. Every girl was naked,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's how you know I'm old. I'm concerned that they might get a cold.
Put some clothes on.
Yeah, I'm concerned like you might get like the flu.
You don't need to be concerned.
I'm
about
telling
us.
people like, miss, the flu's going. Not you. I'm talking about the 21-year-olds.
Yeah.
You're part of my. You're with me. I'm
No.
telling the 21-year-olds like you're gonna get the flu.
You got to be careful with that, too.
You can't tell women they're gonna get the flu.
No, not that. You
Oh.
can't give out dad vibes. That's like a signal.
I know, but
You're, and now we've said it.
that's
That's
the
a
what?
signal.
A signal?
Yeah, you think you're doing a responsible thing, but they're an irresponsible brain. So they're like, oh, this person cares for me. And then next thing you know, like they're trying to.
No, yeah, you're
You gotta
right.
be careful.
You're right because
You gotta be
nothing
careful.
women love more than a dad.
dad.
Yeah, that's their,
I know that's right.
That's their number one thing.
Come on,
so
man.
when you start telling them that they might get the flu or
You start
something,
caring?
they start loving you.
Oh,
So
my goodness.
Speaking of, you said it was Levity Live.
yeah.
Nyack.
We have a DM from somebody who was at that show.
Oh,
Oh, you switched.
let's do it.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay. So this is from somebody named Georgina. And she says,
There you go.
Okay. So this is from somebody named Georgina. And she says,
Shout out Georgie.
Georgina, what's up?
you know she's a real one because listen to how she addresses this. Hi, Ian, 8PM, Carmen, and TJM.
There you go. That's a listener,
First
baby.
shout out.
That's my first.
That's a listener.
Okay. She goes, my name is Georgina, and I've been an adulterer since the very first volume, and I've never missed one.
Damn. Shout out to you, Georgina.
Wow. I
I
finally
want to send you money.
Something, a
for
t-shirt.
real. I finally got to see Ian live at Levity on Saturday, the first show, and it was hilarious. I brought my husband, who had no idea who Ian even was.
Okay, we don't have to say that.
And has now turned into a big fan and is already starting to listen to the pod. Right?
Shout out Georgina's husband.
Families.
I was hoping to see Ian after the show, but I know he probably had to get ready for the next one, so no biggie. I wanted to ask him because I thought it was so funny. He made a joke about one of his friends going on a date with a guy who was dressed up as a Pikachu, and the guy was in finance. Was that about you, Carmen? Wait, was that about you, Carmen?
No, that joke is not about Carmen, but that is 100% something that Carmen would do.
What?
I have this bit about this, like
new.
how bad New York dating is. And I have a friend who went on a date with a guy, and she said that he showed up to the date and he was dressed like Pokemon, like he had a Pokemon outfit, like not just a shirt, it was like a costume, like it was like a Pokemon hoodie and like all the things.
I'm getting up from the table.
Yeah, right. Well, she stayed. That was the joke. Like she stayed, and she was like, But I do get why Georgina thought it was you, because you know
I'm shook.
Hold on.
you make poor decisions.
And then it wasn't Halloween this day?
It was March. Middle of March, Pikachu'd up at a steakhouse.
Sí, claro.
Pikachu'd up at a steakhouse.
That's part of the
title.
bit. Yeah,
Claro que
that's
sí.
part of the
Yep.
bit.
That's it.
God.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
new. I don't know this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But shout out to Georgina. Thank you for coming and bringing through your husband.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love. Like I had after the shows, people coming in because in every table I have one fan. That's where I'm at in my career.
There you go.
There's
like
one
that.
fan per table, but now I'm at the point where they're like, I'm a fan, but I brought all these people from my job, and now I'm gonna get fired. I got to go see HR for bringing them to see this, but I'm excited because I'm like, thank you for bringing these people out.
You know what you're doing? You're creating a universe.
I am
For real.
creating
With the
universe.
pod,
I
with
am.
the pod
I am.
and the stand-up, it's just like you're creating
A
an
multiverse.
ecosystem, a multiverse, you know? Am
Yeah.
I Doctor Strange? I like to be
A
Doctor Strange.
multiverse universe.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do
A
a
comedy
comedy. We
verse.
did a DM. We got a call too,
Yeah, we have one call.
or you want to leave that for the next app?
Whatever you prefer.
Yeah, let's leave that for the next
Okay.
app. We'll do the call on the next app. Let me see the list of things. Let's wrap this up. So, in Houston, what'd you do, man?
I went for Afrotech. I stayed
know.
with my family, but like, it's funny we're talking about Halloween. Like, this was the most suburban Halloween I ever experienced.
Oh, you was out there for Halloween?
Yeah, I was like, because my flight got canceled. I was supposed to fly. I actually had a gig.
Because of the shutdown, the government shutdown.
Not because of the shutdown, because of the weather.
Oh, the wind.
The wind.
Oh, yeah, it was
I'm
bad
on my way
this
to
weekend.
the airport, and I'm like, all right, I'm getting ready. I'm getting into my mental zone, what I'm going to play. And then I get a text from Delta saying that your flight's been canceled. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? So then I call them, and they're like, yeah, basically all of the flights flying into the New York City areas have been grounded because of the
Yes.
wind. And I'm just like,
It was bad.
it was really bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I was about to get upset. I'm like, I like my life rather than dying. So, you know what? Cool. I stayed a couple of extra days. But then it was my little cousin's birthday. She's actually born on Halloween. And then like she went trick-or-treating and things like that. I'm like,
What?
am I ready for a suburban life?
I think I am.
Suburban Halloween is the shit.
It is. It's crazy.
It's a playground. Like, it's like that's when you're a teenager, you're coming of age. Those are like
You
some
grew
of-
up in the suburbs?
Yeah.
I thought you grew up on a farm.
What?
Oh, that maybe just what I thought.
That's not the same thing?
Maybe just the pants.
No,
Oh.
I grew up in nice suburbs.
Okay.
Like, yeah, fully like stereotypical, like big ass houses, big like cul-de-sacs and stuff.
Really?
And oh my God. And Halloween was like when you were a teenager, that was like the first time I drank. I think the first time I kissed a boy was on Halloween.
On Halloween?
Yeah.
That
and
adds
like,
up.
What?
That adds up.
Yeah, spooky.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he actually just came back around, and what'd you
He's
say?
gay?
Call
He's
it
spinning the
preheating
block?
the oven? What's it called? Pre-ordering.
Pre-ordering.
He's
Why do you always get
pre-ordering
this
me for
wrong?
Thanksgiving.
He pre-ordered you?
And speaking of LinkedIn, he connected with me on LinkedIn, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's
and
the professional DM.
But pre-ordering on Thanksgiving, I mean, that's a busy
That's a
time.
busy
Every
time.
restaurant is booked on that day.
And then if he
are
did
you
it-
are you subscribing to this?
he did it a
He's
month and
so
a
handsome. He's best friends with my good guy cousin.
You're blushing right now.
Yeah.
I am.
I think she's
Yeah.
into
But
this.
I was like, look at this come back around.
Well, you're right. I don't know if you're just cold.
That could be it too. But also it's a month in
She's
advance.
also wearing a coat.
If he's pre-ordering and it's not even November 1st, I think this is.
When did he pre-order?
When did he pre-order?
Sometime last week.
What did he say?
He connected with me on LinkedIn and I DM'd him when he connected and I was effectively just kind of like, LOL, hey. And then he asked for my number and took it to text and was like, are you in Cincy or it looks like you're in New York? I'm like, you know where I am. Everybody from home knows where I am.
Right.
And then he was like, are you going to be home for Thanksgiving? Like, I would love to see you and catch up. Like, I'm a huge comedy fan. I'm like, I bet you are.
He's trying to perform cunnilingus.
You don't even do comedy.
What?
He's a huge comedy fan.
I work in comedy.
Oh yeah.
And I have been miking for what it's worth.
And
But you have?
Yeah.
the LinkedIn.
You didn't tell me this.
You don't need to know everything about my life.
That's the only point you're here, is so I can know everything about your life. Literally, I need to know everything that's going on in your life.
No.
The LinkedIn DM says that I have a job, that I'm employed.
I said,
you
okay.
guys are lying.
He's trying to perform cunnilingus.
And he's, you know what? He's 2 months into a new gig.
Oh.
So I'm like, he's feeling really secure.
So you're in?
Benefits.
I would 100% get a drink with him. He's handsome.
White?
He is white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ben
And I'm not
fits.
telling my cousin. And I'm not telling my cousin.
No, don't. Benefits.
That's was his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to know.
I support this
My
move.
cousin's hooked up with like 1 million of my friends. I'm like, no.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Can we-
He's quite handsome.
Can we
For
touch
him.
this
How old is
topic
he?
for next
What?
week?
How does he?
He's my age and he went to my brother high school. So you can imagine
He's
a lot of nonsense.
Have you partaked in that?
In what?
Cousins, friends, like the extended familiars, and then you start doing the Ian shuffle?
Not really. Not particularly. No,
No.
because I was always I was the youngest, so my I only really have one girl cousin that's my age, and she was part of my friend group, so it's not like she had her own friends.
Yeah.
Like she was kind of just in our group. So not really. In the past, in other not a family member, but in friends groups, yeah, I've been doing a dabble in the unforbidden lake.
There you go.
In the unforbidden
I made
lake.
that, I don't know. I made that way weirder than it had to
You
be.
just got a yes and.
Yeah.
God. And on that note,
All right. Thank you guys for listening to the Adulthood Pod. We are back, full team, full gang, fully connected for the rest of the year. Don't forget to leave us a voicemail, 347-378-9423. And don't forget to like the special Material Boy streaming on my YouTube page right now. Like it. Leave a comment. If you don't know what to leave, just say adulthood brought me here. That's all you need to say. If you think it's funny, let me know it's funny. And continue to support. I want to continue to sit courtside at Madison Square Garden. So buy tickets when you see me on the road, and whenever I'm selling anything, buy it. And then when you see me generally just walking, just like give me money, give me whatever change you have in your pocket, because I really am getting used to this lifestyle.
Is your Cash App in your DM?
Yeah, and I'm gonna add it after the special. I want to continue to live this lifestyle. So thank you to everybody who allows me to do these cool things, because I do these cool things and I get to tell the story to you guys. So if you guys continue to send me money, I could keep going to Madison Square Garden. I keep going to concerts, buying dope clothes, and continue to provide you guys good entertainment. Yeah?
you're so generous. Yeah.
Adulthood Pod. Thank y'all. Peace.
Boom.